how much money have you raised for your fintech businesses?
Too much to count. So let's separate debt and equity, because equity is, I think, harder to raise. Debt is the easier, it's more available. Equity, so around 30 million. Debt altogether, I haven't counted because I have several companies. We have raised money, we repaid it, then we raised again, and so on. So I would say certainly over 200 million for sure, which might be a big number, but it's all relative. And so in terms of debt, we would just agree on a contract. Biggest ticket we raised for debt in terms of money from one single individual was 2 million debt. So the good old mentality back 10 years ago was when we actually risked a lot of stuff. Another big thing, last big thing I would answer is crowdfunding. So for companies like ours, we usually are seen by banks, by kind of traditional funding providers, as competitors, yes, and as something that's unfriendly, yes, and so it's very hard to raise money from classic kind of banks. And so crowdfunding has emerged as a very good tool because you raise money from a large number of people, small tickets. It's very flexible. You pay high interest, but you can kind of like use it as a tap when you need it. You open it up. When you don't need it, you close it down. And so in my industry, in consumer lending, crowdfunding has been a great tool. And also what's important, you can build your own crowdfunding, either campaign or even a website and a platform, if you have enough supply to give to these investors. And therefore you can have your own platform. And that's when you control your own destiny when it comes to fundraising, and which we have done a couple of years ago. We built our own crowdfunding platform. So that has been a big change compared to like 10 years ago.